Yeah, hi. I'm Ambati Raghu. I'm a Unity trainer, and I'm here to talk about game development workshop. Okay, about Unity Associate Certification. So it's I'm in this industry from past 8 years. So I worked on different platforms like Unity, Unreal Engine. So I worked on 2D games, 3D games, virtual reality, VR experiences, AR applications. And these are some of the companies where I have worked, working on theme parks, making multi-touch games, VR tools, as well as, holographic projections, even in architecture industries, where how to, for virtual tours, in 3D walkthroughs. So this kind of stuff. And the games, I have covered all the platforms, for 2D, 3D, all the, mobile, PlayStation, consoles. So here I'm talking about a new software, which is Unity 3D. So the certification is also related to Unity 3D. So let me start about this software, what exactly this software, and when this was introduced, and what is the demand in the demand about this software. Okay. To talk about Unity, this software is getting used on different industries, the software mainly used for gaming industry, automobile industry. Even the software is getting used in film and animation, even for cinematics. Even the software is getting used in architecture, engineering, and constructions as well. So let me take you to walk through how the software looks, and what are different fields are there, and how to use the software. I'll show you a demo here. The software looks like this. Okay, so there are different areas, one different windows we can say. So one is for designing area, and one is for output, to see the output. In this designing area, so usually a designer will placing these objects, let me show you. Let me add some stuff here. So whatever 3D objects which are available, that can be get dragged into this project window, where you will have all the assets. From there, you can get the content, whatever you require, into a level. Let me add some stuff over here. So once if you are done with your level designing, if you would like to see output, simply just click a play button over there here to run the application. So right now it is a simple game what I'm showing here. This is a sample project which I downloaded from the store. I'll show you we can, from where we can get this kind of stuff. Here it is a character, you can see. These are the free assets what I downloaded from store. So in this software, you can see there are stores, if you go to window, you can open asset store, where we can get hundreds of free assets, scripts, particle system, many other stuff you can download from here. This game I have downloaded from here. You can see when you look at this game, there are scripts which are added over here. Usually in the software, we'll write C# programming. Use a programming language called C# here. You can see these are the C# scripts. Let me go back to my presentation once again. So Unity is cross-platform engine. That means once if you develop any game or any application, which can be deployed for different platforms like Android, iOS, PlayStation, any other platform. So it is nothing but like develop once and deploy any platform. So not required to develop from scratch from every time. And Unity is providing different services like Unity is providing analytics, ads, cloud build, collaboration, performance reporting, multiplayer, and even the certifications as well. So what do you mean by collaboration? It means if I'm working on a project where if my other team members also work on the same project, so we'll do collaboration. I'll show you how to do that here. So this is my one project. So even one of my member want to work on the same project. So what we'll do, we'll simply collaborate this project. You can see on the top. So we have a collaboration option here. So we have different services what Unity is providing here. So basically we'll do from collaboration from here so that all the team members can be work on the same platform. So this software, which when you look at this software, see here, Unity editor for all creators. That means here a developer can work on the same software as well as a designer will work on the same software and artist will work on the same software. So what this each guy will do and what is the role of there? If you look at this software now, let me show you 1 second here in the software here. So now I'm moving in this designing area. Okay. So now my job is I'm placing the content. So where it's based on the design. So that means a designer will do align the content in this game engine. So when I play this application, so I can able to move this character. If you see, I can able to move this character here. So that is nothing but a programming is running behind this. So a developer will be coding to that to move that object. Okay. In the same way, if I move this object, you can see some effects over there, the particle effects. So these effects will be designed by the game artist actually. So these are the different roles where we can see here a designer. So he'll be designing the level designing based on the document. An artist, he'll be designing all the UI buttons, particle effects, sound effects. A programmer will be writing the script to interact this application. So Unity supports 25 plus platforms. Like I said before, so if I'm developing an application, I can deploy to any other platforms. You can see here, like 25 plus platforms they are introduced. Right? You can see inside the Play Store, App Store, there are thousands of games which are already developed making this platform. Not only for mobile platform, you can see the PC games like popular games like PUBG. Even for consoles in VR, AR applications as well for experience purpose. This software can easily, you can say that it's most versatile and widely used real-time development platform across industries. That means the software is getting used in gaming industry, the software is getting used in automobile industry, the software is getting used in architecture industry. No, that is nothing but across industries. Most of the VR, AR content currently is developed by Unity, making use of Unity's software. Like around 60%, you can imagine, around 60% of the content is getting developed by the Unity software. You can say, as I said, like, this software, we can make games, we can make retail applications, like AR applications. It's getting even you can use for sports, in sports. And the software is getting used to, you can make an training applications, even in education, as well as even in automobile industry. You can see here in this slide. Not only these platforms, even in film industry also, this software is getting used for making movies. And apart from this, when you talk about augmented reality, virtual reality, these new technology like mixed reality, we can make this kind of applications by making use of this software. So when you talk about the exam, Unity certification, associate certification exam, so what all it includes, and let's see. So usually this exam will have 100 questions, and the time limit will be the 90 minutes. So there are around 16 topics areas where we'll be getting the questions from there, and the pass percentage should be, the cutoff mark will be the 70%. If you look at the topics, like I said, 16 topic areas, you can see topic areas these are the topics what I'm going to cover in the Unity Certified Associate courseware, like animation. So how animation works in Unity, and audio system, how to build an audio system, and we have lighting, we have materials, and navigation pathfinding is nothing but AI system. What Unity is offering us to make a AI behavior, how to assign AI behavior to characters, and we'll talk about the game design principles and game art principles, where we'll talk about how to make a technical design document, how to make a game design document, and we'll talk about user interfaces, like how to make UI UX works, how to create buttons, background screens, and how to create and how to adjust based on the resolutions. These are the 16 topics we are going to cover in courseware, and exam will be the whatever questions will be coming from only from these topics, and the time duration will be 90 minutes. So you'll be getting around 100 questions. So once if you are getting passed, you'll get a certificate like this. This is a sample certificate what I'm showing here. So certified associate, and here you have a date issue, this certificate is valid for 2 years. That means you can check this certificate online by making use of verification number. So you can see the same details in the Unity website. And the duration here, the valid for 2 years, that means the checking, whatever the verification number is there, that is available on the website for only for 2 years, but the certificate is valid for lifetime. So if you look at this, the developers job roles, you can see how the percentage growth in 2019. Current market, people is looking for developers more related to augmented reality as well as virtual reality. So their percentage of growth you can see it's like 1400%. Other than that, game engineer is nothing but game developers. You can say it is like 146%, 146%. These are all engineers. These are all categories. Nothing but comes under category developers. Apart from this, even for designers also, the same percentage is reflected. Thank you. Any queries, questions? Hello.
Hello, we have a question. Can you use free assets for our commercial product?
No. For commercial products, we can't use free assets.
Okay, thank you very much. And the next question is, which Unity version can we use?
The 2019 is stable version. 2020 is, still it is under testing actually. So 2019, the latest version, you can go with 2019.
Thank you. Do we have other questions? You can ask whenever you want to know.
Okay. I don't have any questions. Please let me know.
Okay, can we ask another one? Is Unity 3D supported on Linux?
Yeah, Linux.
Yes, does it support the Linux operational system?
No, only Mac and Windows. Suppose only Windows and Mac.
Okay, thank you. And thank you, Anna, for your question. Anna says that they work on 3D models also, or we work existing models only on the training. Are we existing, are in the training people working only on existing models?
Yes, I'll make use of assets from the asset store. In this course, we are not making any 3D modeling content. Here we'll be focusing more on the programming and designing part.
Hi, MBD. Can you share how career of one game developer looks like? How you started, for example?
Okay. I started as a game developer almost 8 years back. Then I worked for different companies as a developer, and then I started exploring a new, virtual reality and augmented reality. Now it was booming, so I started exploring that. Then I'm more interested in the training, so I started training parallelly. So as a developer, you will have a very good future actually. See here, like I said, this software is getting used in different industries. That means in every industry we need a developer. So if you are getting certified, you will have more opportunity to get into any industry. It is not only a gaming industry. You can enter into any industry where if they have a requirement like they are making a VR content or AR content. It can be a mixed reality, or it can be a 2D game, or it can be a 3D game. In everywhere, a developer requirement will be there.
I see recently there is this virtual reality
Yes.
and additive reality. And a lot of companies are creating learning projects to train their employees with videos like yours.
Yes. VR, AR. See, I'll tell you one thing here. Unity Certified Associate, the certification course, what you're taking, this is a basic, this is a base for all new technologies. Like if you take virtual reality, you should know this first. If you want to make something augmented reality, you should know this first. Actually. So what the certification, what these people are looking, this is the base where you will learn all the tools and require all the tools, how to use the software. Let me show you the software. How to use this software, how to design inside this, how to code, how to do coding here, Let me show you some sample over here. Look at here, there are many things. So these are the basics fundamentals what a VR developer or AR developer has to know, like how to use this tool, how to make UI system. You can see here, there are many things. There are many things you can see in the top tools. These are all tools he has to know. So once you are familiar with every part of this and how to deploy for different platforms, like I said, develop once and switch. I can deploy for any platform, like the PC, Android, WebGL, like PlayStation, iOS, Xbox. You can deploy to any platform. So you have to know how to do this stuff, and so once you are familiar with every part of this, and this everything will be covered inside our course. Actually, if you look at this effects, there's some particle effects you can see here. This is called particle system. So this is called particle system, and I created some images here, text here. This is called UI system. So we'll be covering how to create a particle effects here, like fire effect, bullet shoot effect, many other things like smoke effect, mud effect. We'll be discussing this stuff. We'll be discussing how to make a UI content and many other things, like there are all some basic stuffs you can see here. You can play with this content here. There are some basic objects which are already available, and just play with them. So simply see how to assign textures to these kind of objects. There's this search for textures here. So we'll be learning all the tools, how to use, default primitive objects. You can see 3D content, there are the 2D content, there are effect and lighting, audio system, how to run a video inside the game, and UI system, like, how to create buttons, text, scroll bars, drop downs, and many other stuff, Once if you are familiar with this, then moving to next step is nothing but explore the VR and AR content, and that will be very simple. Once if if you are having a good knowledge how to use this software first thing. The AR is like adding a top ons, like on this. About the growth, you can see industry is growing like anything. Like I said in my previous presentation, like you can see here. You can see here, like the software is getting used, for designers, artists, programmers. Everybody can use this software, and yeah, that's it.
Okay, thank you. Can you tell us, is VR included in the syllabus?
Sorry?
Can you tell us if the VR is included in the syllabus of the training?
No, we have not included in the syllabus. This is purely, we're talking about only certification course. Only these are the topics what we cover for exam perspective. Other than this, I will cover like, how to make 2D and 3D games. By end of this course, they can make a 2D and 3D game, but we won't cover any augmented reality and virtual reality content.
Okay, thank you very much. Can we use Python in Unity?
No. Here we'll be using only one programming language, that is called C# programming language.
Okay, so I hope that we answer in the next question what programming language do game developers use? In Unity, you can use C#.
Yes, C#.
Okay, and would you explain what basic experience is necessary for starting this course?
The person has to know any basic programming language, any language. If he knows, they can learn this software. If you know like C, C++, Java, any programming language, they can learn this software easily.
Maybe you already answered this. There is a question for free assets for using for commercial products.
No, we can't use. There we need to check the documentation. Like they will provide a documentation when you are using free assets. You have to go through them. So if they allow us, then we can use for commercial projects.
We have another question. What else is Unity 3D used for?
Like I said, the software is getting used in gaming industry. So this is nothing but like, to display 3D content, to create an interaction. So like let me take an example, like, I have Maya software. If I'm making a models, okay, I can create a model, but I cannot create an interaction. So we'll use this software Unity where we can get that content here and we create an interaction to that object. Okay. So like, where this can be used, this software, like, this software is getting used in gaming industry, like, architecture industry, like, in educational, to create a 3D content for teaching. And even this software is getting used in film industry to making movies. Okay, to create like, we can easily make lighting materials, particle effects in this software, so that this software is getting used, to make movies as well, even for branding, advertising, AR. Like, Pokemon Go is a popular game, you can know, that is developed in Unity only. Like PUBG, like, the popular game that is even is developed in Unity. The mobile version was developed in using Unity, and the PC version was developed in Unreal Engine actually. Like this, in many industries where they want to display the 3D related content, or they want to advertise the 3D content, or they want to create an interaction to the 3D content, in that areas, the software is getting used. So as a developer, you can create an interaction, like, we'll write a code to create an interaction. As an artist, you won't do anything in the software. Let me show you one simple thing here. Here I have an object here. Here I have an object here, you can see. Okay. This object is not designed in Unity. This object made inside other softwares called, like, Maya, Substance Painter, or Substance Design. There are many other softwares where we'll make this model. We'll get this 3D designed content into this software. We'll create an interaction model where we can interact with this content. Like, you can play with that, playing game, no, nothing but you'll click, then on it will move object, right? So we are giving life to this by writing the programming. So whatever visually you can see here, that is not developed in this software. That content will be getting from another softwares like Maya, like ZBrush, like Substance Painter, Substance Design. There are many other softwares where you can make 3D content.
Can you tell us, can you make a comparison between 3D Unity with Unreal Engine?
Yes, yes. See, Unity and Unreal Engine, both softwares are used, for making games and for VR applications and AR applications in film industry. Same, both are in same thing. But here the first thing, when compared to Unreal, Unity is user friendly. It's easy to learn first step. And one more thing, if you're making mobile games, if you're targeting for mobile platform, no industry people are using Unity. If you're targeting PC platform or PlayStation, if you're going for consoles and PlayStation PC, then people are using Unreal Engine. Other than that, both softwares have same features, even Unity is going like anything. Even you can check all the features are same. But when you're making, if you want to make a mobile game, people are choosing Unity.
Okay, and will you tell us, will there be 2D pixel art games making in the training, or is there going to be only 3D games?
In training, I'll teach you how to make 2D and 3D games. Here, like I said, I won't discuss how to make this model. This comes under 3D modeling softwares. Okay, I won't teach you how to make art. If I have an image, let me drag one image here. I have an image here. You can see. Let me add that image to this object. You can see. You can see there is one image, text and everything. Okay, this image is designed in other software like Photoshop or any the 2D softwares. We'll design content there, but I'm not going to teach how to make a 2D designs, but how to get those assets inside this project and how to align them based on the requirement. So if I'm assigning here, this will be my background for my game. As an artist, I can tell you one point here. As an artist, here in the slide, here it's clearly I'm saying that as an artist, he has to design 2D content in other software. Parallelly, he has to know how to get and how to import the content into Unity and how to use them. So industry is looking for people designer, artist, and programmer. He's looking for all these three people. That means they should know Unity. Parallelly, they should know other 3D softwares and 2D softwares. If I'm an artist, I should know Photoshop, the first thing. And parallelly, I should know how to use Unity to get my content into the software and how to display. If I'm a developer, I don't require any Photoshop knowledge or 3D modeling software knowledge. As a developer, I should know how to write program in this software and how to create an interaction model. The same way, as a designer, what designer will do? He will design the levels inside the game. How the rocks or the mountain, whatever it is, how to place them. So that the level design will be done. So he has to know how to make a 3D content in 3D softwares like Maya, ZBrush, and import that content into this software, and he should know how to place them. So that is designer role. In this all three areas, what I'm going to cover is, I'll cover programming area, like how to write programming and how to get content from other softwares. But I'm not going to talk about how Photoshop, how to do in Photoshop, how to do in Maya, but how to get content from those softwares into this, and how to make a level designing, how to create a UI UX designing, and how to write programming.
Thank you very much. Could you tell us, is there any other softwares that need to be installed besides Unity?
Nothing is required. Only one software if you install. So when you're installing this, if you want to deploy for Android, iOS, that I will teach during my training. I'll guide during that training.
Thank you very much, Amberi.
Thank you.